Hi, Jen.
Hello. Hi everyone. I just wanted to point out some of the things that we've done to the RV to make travel a little easier. They're really simple things, but I'm going to point a few things out. So some of the things we've added a lot of these hooks. These are all the command hook products. I've got them in here. I've also added them in the shower. I add the waterproof ones, and that is for when we are somewhere and we have wet bathing suits and things like that. That way we can hang them in here to dry. This is also one of those, you know, it's got shampoo, conditioner. We hung that. We found that with our last RV to be so convenient. That way you don't have all the things on the shelves dropping and falling off. We keep them full. We hung command hooks for hats over there. I've hung them in the closets as well. Anything to just save space. In the cabinets, of course, I've got this little utensil holder that can always go out. Bought all these little space savers and organizers so that you can organize the shelves a little bit better. Just anything helps, any little bit helps. The one I really like, I'm going to show you over here in the pantry closet, is this one. This has two pull-out drawers. So when we're camping, I put all the canned goods in there, and that way they are out of the way. They're not going to rattle around. I've got more space here because I don't have shelves in here. And then up on the top, I have these other big bins with a rack underneath, and I put like chips and things like that in that big bin. It's just space savers. That's the key to this, is just finding a way to always save your space. We're always trying to utilize our space better. One of the other things I did is I bought this little Lazy Susan. It's just a wooden piece. And that way, when we take this out of the sink, I can put it on the table, and it becomes a Lazy Susan on the table. Push it out of the way. It's just a Lazy Susan on the table. That way, when we are camping, we're not constantly moving that big piece around. Getting ready to go away. One of the things we do is we prep food for the weekend so that when we're at the campsite, there's a little less that needs to be done when we're ready to sit down and cook for a meal. So I always cook up my onions, peppers, anything that can be pre-cooked ahead of time. We'll get them started, and that way I can bring them in a Tupperware and we can use them in omelets, fajitas, whatever we're going to make, and it just makes life a little easier. Okay, so my make ahead stuff. I've got a tray of brownies here to bring with. I have my sauteed onions. They can be used in fajitas, omelets, mixed with potatoes, anything. This is some sauteed mixed peppers, and again, I just made them julienne so that they can go with fajitas. And this is another mix of peppers and fresh garlic, and that's going to be for a tikka masala that we're making. But it could also go with potatoes or anything else, omelet, just different things, ways to prep it up so that when we get in the RV, there's a little less cooking to do while we're there. It doesn't stink up the RV for the most part. As you can see, Charlie's working hard to prepare for the next big trip too, right, Charlie? You're working hard, you're getting yourself prepared for this camping trip. This is how we do it.
Hello, hello. I'm going to be installing our tire pressure monitoring system. No promotions or anything. This is the one we bought. This had good ratings, so we're going to give it a try, and hopefully it works and goes on easily. Comes with a monitor for all 6 tires. The monitor. The Bluetooth valve caps for each tire. This is the repeater, which they say we don't need because we're not over 36 feet. And your 2 dash mounts. The rubber flat mount or the suction cup mount. Here we go. Okay, they say as you program them, you should not have the other monitors within 6 feet. So I'm going to leave these back on the bumper and program this one for the left front. All right, here goes take 2 for the first monitor.
And why is it take 2?
Now it's beep. Did I say take 2?
You did.
This would be take 1. Well, maybe it will be take 2. All right, 1 tire to go. Not too bad. Had to pull the hubcaps off. I could not reach my hand through the vents of the hubcap covers.
And it seems like all the little extenders had to come off.
And I did. I took the extenders off just to get a better reading, just to make sure I got a true reading. And it was fairly straightforward once we got the instructions down. Definitely had to follow the instructions as far as getting them set. Jen wrote all the numbers down to keep track of the tire position and what number was to the valve cap. All right, the installation was a success. The labor is easy. Getting it set up and doing all the adjustments, that was the harder part. But I would say hopefully it will save us on tires and worries and time. Now it's just where we're going to keep this on the dash. Not sure where we're going to keep it. That's not a bad spot. We shall see.
That works for me.
That's it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks, Ray.